here with UFC Featherweight Mark Hominick. Mark, just wanted to ask you a couple quick questions. Thanks for taking the time today, Lars.
No problem at all.
Just wanted to ask you your thoughts on your last fight. Obviously, it was quite well received here by the fans in Canada and abroad, and made quite a name for yourself. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, I was obviously upset that I didn't come home with the title, but I look at it, I just ran out of time. It was one of those fights that, you got to really showcase who you are as a fighter. And, I got to show the last 15 years of dedication into that ring. All the hard work, blood, sweat, and tears I put in the gym, and I laid it out all on the line for that world title. But now, looking back, I know what I have to change, and I know what I have to kind of go back to the drawing board to fix to be able to wear that belt one day.
Speaking of that, what are you doing specifically for your training for the next fight? I know right now it hasn't been announced, but for that next fight, what are you going to be doing differently?
I think the biggest thing is still my wrestling. That's one thing I have to consistently improve on. It's always going to be the weaker end of my game. Like I come from a kickboxing background, but it's just like that with every athlete. You got to fix the holes in your game, and I think the big thing that won all the fight were the takedowns. So with those takedowns, I think I had that win, that fight a win for myself. So that's just one big change I'm be doing.
Obviously, you're big into the coaching side of things, owning your own gym and whatnot. And Canada, the gym-wise right now, TriStar getting a lot of attention, but obviously you guys doing a lot of really good stuff there with your team. What do you think is the reasoning why the Canadian gyms aren't getting the respect where people outside of TriStar are traveling here to train with yourself and Sam and other people like that?
I think a lot. Montreal has been definitely more established as an MMA community. They've been putting on fights for over 10 years, where they had big shows and a lot of fighters coming out of there, and they all of a sudden learned that maybe we should work together as opposed to working apart. And I think that's the biggest change that in Ontario, that hopefully it will change, that the guys start working together as opposed to staying in their small circle. And that's one thing that with Adrenal, we do have an open door policy where anyone can come down to spar, and we have a lot of guys travel from the States and all over the world to come train us. So like we have Ronnie Mann now, who's fighting in Bellator this weekend, come up and work with us. And the more you get to train with top guys, the more you're going to be prepared in the ring.
In terms of up-and-comers in Canada, I mean, obviously there's the names that people know about, Jordan Mean, Roy McDonald. Who are some of the people that you think coming up, maybe in your gym, that people should be looking out for?
Well, there's two names that are at our gym that you should be wary about. Jesse Gross, he's fighting in Bellator this weekend. It's going to be his first fight really on the North American scene. He's fought on the Canadian scene a lot of times on Score Fight Television and whatnot, but now he's going to get fighting Bellator, so the Americans will get to see him as well. He's definitely he's going to be a threat anywhere. He's one of the most exciting fights. He's had 6 finishes in 6 wins, so he's a dynamic fighter with a lot of potential. And one guy who just hasn't really got his opportunity is Chris Clements. He's nearing the latter part of his career, but he just won with a second round spinning back kick knockout on the weekend. He knocked out Jonathan Goulet before the fight there, so he's one of those finishers where all his wins have been knockout wins. So he's an exciting fighter, comes to fight, and he's very talented. So he's one guy I hope to see soon on the big stage.
In terms of an ambassador, I've always looked at you as an Ontario ambassador. For MMA Day, you came up from London to represent for that, to get the sport legalized here. Now that it's legal, what do you think that you can do personally to make things expand here in terms of the sport of Ontario?
I think the main thing is just to support anybody who supports the sport, or anytime you get an outlet that you can go out and talk about mixed martial arts and showcase who you are as a person, not just as a fighter. That's a big thing. The more media coverage that mixed martial arts gets, the more they're going to see that these fighters are more than just guys that step into the cage and compete. It's a huge thing, and it's going out and support is, like I said, support as much as the people that support you.
Great, thanks so much, Mark. Appreciate it.